month ago, I think. No one's claimed it yet, though.
Who was that?
There has been talks about this mage from Lutheria who managed to escape with some sensitive documents. He ran all the way through Vestergaard, slaughtering villagers before entering L6. I think he also took a boat to Serena's Blessing at some point, but no one actually knows what he looks like, and the bounty has risen to 100,000 gold now.
Tobias looks a bit.
100,000 gold.
Tobias looks a bit nervous and says, "Well, I sure hope you managed to catch whoever that is."
I look at Arcturus.
I swear it wasn't me.
There is one final question that I would like to ask.
Go ahead.
Is
You're
there
welcome.
any specific commitment that we would have to make? For instance, once we sign up, do we have to check in every once in a while? Do we pledge our fealty to you, or are we free to come and go as we please, with the only downside being our rank may drop?
Oh, I don't think you know the origins of Karazdiin's union, do you?
A shrug.
Well, ever since some thousand years ago when the Maw came into inception, there have been several attacks of monsters and just horrible things that are going on in the world. You can consider us sort of an independent organization. And we sort of, I hate to use the phrase, but seek world peace.
That is not something you should hesitate about. That is a fine goal.
Yes, well, that's all we really ask. If you see someone in danger, please do help, or if you think the creature is much too strong than you, then at least let someone know. I have to get the word out there somehow. The faster we know about it, the faster we can solve the problem.
I
I
tap
look around about.
Thoron on the shoulder. Sorry, tap Thoron on the shoulder and I say, "Should we perhaps tell them about the worms?"
Let's just get our foot in the door first.
You hear this super loud clanging of metal sort of driving into the wood just like directly above you guys. And then as you all sort of turn around, you see this huge looking tiefling, super buff with like reddish scale armor. And he drives the sword deep into the wood and he looks at the lot of you and goes, "Worms? What worms?" And you immediately notice the two women behind the desks. They like look at him and immediately frown and they eye at the hole that he just made.
Do I know him?
How the fuck did he hear me?
Carlius, you would have seen him in passing, but you would have never asked his name.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I just see him and go, "Oh, that dickhead," and that's basically it.
We encountered some gigantic worms further south.
How much further south? Not in Vestergaard, I hope.
At the swamp north of L6.
Oh, that's a bit far out of the way. How many?
A few large ones, and I try and gesture to show how big. Like a couple of meters long, and one very, very large one, bigger than this building.
Yeah.
So I'm slightly smaller than your mother's ass.
He eyes the woman behind the counter and goes, "Vanessa, is there a bounty on that?" And she shakes her head. "No, first time I've heard of this." And he just shrugs his shoulders. "Oh, well, not my problem."
Sorry. Okay, in character. Come on, let's do the voice. Sorry, good sir, who are you?
Me? I'm Anselax. Tiefling Barbarian.
What a name.
How do you spell
What was
that?
the thing? Anselax?
Yeah, Anselax.
That's awesome.
Really? I just threw random letters together.
Yeah, coming up with names. No, honestly, that's how I come up with my name. People tell me I'm gonna come up with names. It's literally just you figure out how to put random syllables together. Well,
I literally do the thing where I will mash 5 or 6 random keys on my keyboard and then just look at it and just be like, nope, and then I'll try it again. Nope, try it again. Oh, that looks pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, like sort of like the shorthand to come up with a cool fantasy name is have an X in there somewhere, a Y in there somewhere, or an apostrophe.
That apostrophe, definitely.
Yeah, like for example, a Demon King would have an apostrophe, so it would be Drug Malak.
Yeah. I want to look around to the party and be like, guys, I don't really see a downside to joining this place. And I want to direct my attention back to the woman. I say, I've also heard that supplies are given out, such as healing potions and bags of holding.
As you ask this, everyone also notices that walking from the same doorway, a fairly young-looking captain of the guard with like a shield and whatnot, and he sort of places a hand on Antilax, and you see him immediately tense up. Antilax stands like much taller than this guy. This guy is like only coming up to Antilax's chest. He's probably a little shorter than Tobias, but he is a human. And he just goes, Antilax, we're not done yet. Come on, let's go. And Antilax rips his sword out of the wooden floor, sending splinters all over the place as he turns around and starts to walk away. And Tobias, you sort of duck under the sword that flies over your head.
Yeah, little shriek and just
That
duck.
doesn't seem like Tobias.
First
He
glances
just gets
at the poor desk accountants or whatever who are up there and casts a prestidigitation to fix the floor.
Also, I have one more question.
Will the prestidigitation fix the floor? Is that big
You
enough?
can't do
If
that.
it's a small thing, oh, never mind.
Small mendings shtick.
I could probably fix that for you
I
for a
guess
gold or
if you
two.
wanted to spend 10 minutes to it, you could fix it bit by bit. But I do have one more question.
Hold on. Thorin did ask first for about the supplies. Could you just run that by me again? I heard bag of holding, healing pots.
And just stuff like that. I didn't say anything past that.
Oh, okay. She just says, oh yeah, of course. The bag of holding would be one of the prizes from the trial, but for healing potions, there's a weekly allowance for groups that we hand out, just so we know people aren't freeloading on it.
Tobias looks at Thorin and says, I am in favor of joining.
Yeah, we could. I also make eye contact with Tobias with a bit of a shit-eating grin and be like, we could definitely use those.
Yeah.
And Longshot, what was your question?
Yeah, one more very important question.
Mhm.
Suppose, because we're an already existing group of adventurers, anything we do independently, is that still subject to the guild? Or if we find our own quest, don't name drop the guild and just do it ourselves, you guys aren't going to take a piece of that either, right?
She looks at you and just goes, we don't really take a piece of any quest that people undertake, whether in our name or not in our name.
So you just do this pro bono?
Yeah, like what do you gain?
250 gold each time we sign up.
This was started by... Oh no, you finish first, please.
Yeah, I mean, sure, sorry, I'm just trying to think of how to phrase this. Yes, you get the sign-up fee, but in order for this organization to operate, it either has to be, even if you're a non-profit, you still have to get something out of the deal, otherwise you just could not afford to operate. So what do you get from us?
We usually have donations and we get contributions from all 3 nations, and the whole entire Karazdiin's union, it's in the name itself. Most of the kings and lords of various villages will chip in because they want their land protected. The actual founder, I struggle to remember his name, and she looks over to the other person, and the other person sort of says, I don't think I've ever thought about the name at all. Then they both turn back to you. They both turn back to you and say, it was this valiant warrior, I think a paladin of some sorts in shining golden armor, and he was slaying various beasts, but as he was coming across, I suppose, his nemesis, he needed help. And I guess that's what started this organization.
So you're literally just in it for the greater good.
They both shrug and almost simultaneously say, we suppose so. It gives us warm food and beds, so can't complain.
Hmm.
Okay. I see no
Alright, well.
downsides.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, literally my one concern was loss of autonomy, but yeah, fuck it. Where do I sign?
I'm back.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
I'm back.
I heard all that wireless headphones.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
She just goes, oh, well, you can sign up today, but it might take maybe a day or two to process your information. Do you have a team name?
Nope, we're gonna figure that out right now.
I had an idea for it. I actually had it prepared in the chat.
Perhaps we should.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is all like we've just huddled.
Yeah. So let's all step off into the back corner. So we'll be back in a moment.
Oh, I do want to say if you want to rest for the day, I do recommend Mixo and Maxo's Pit of Respite, just a door down to the right as you leave.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with sleeping in a place that refers to itself as a pit.
Yeah. As long as it's inside and warm.
She
I could go
shrugs.
for a drink and some hot food.
Anyway, so everyone huddle.
Yeah.
Huddle, huddle, huddle.
Perhaps we should do this over drinks.
Huddle.
Yeah, actually.
I said huddle!
Whether we sign up right now or perhaps tomorrow when we come back, will that make a difference in how long it takes us to be processed?
No, most people are able to take the trial straight away.
Oh, okay, cool. So if we can go spend the night and come back in the morning?
Yes, that should be fine.
Oh, well, then
Cool.
fuck it, to the bar.
Yeah. Alright. I didn't catch on either of your names, I'm sorry. It was rude of me to not ask.
The one at the top goes, I'm Vanessa, and then the one at the bottom goes, I'm Alice. And then they say simultaneously, pleased to meet you. What's your name?
My name's Tharn. It's good to meet you. Whoa, I just had a weird fucking thought. Does any of their features or mannerisms or demeanor remind me of that weird twin-headed fucking thing from Barenberg?
Damn it, how do people catch on so quick? Nah, they just speak simultaneously, like they're twins.
Okay. Alright.
Good
Is there
thought there.
obvious is there obvious resemblance between the two?
Yeah, as per token, they look almost identical.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like
it's a pleasure to meet you
the
both.
length of their hair also cut to the same length. Like they don't try to differentiate themselves by changing hairstyles or anything.
Man, I fucking hate twins who do that.
That was such a genuine, like, I fucking hate.
No, I really do. Like, I mean, everyone here except Wags went to State High, right?
Mhm.
Do you remember, God, I think it was Ella and Louise? I can't remember their last name, but we went to school with twins. And they did that. They made themselves look exactly alike.
I vaguely remember that. We
Yeah,
are
I
getting a
remember
little bit sidetracked there.
No, I have no idea who you're talking about.
Anyway,
Alright.
I just hate twins who do that.
Well, we'll be back
Oh,
And
tomorrow.
she holds a
Thank
hand
you
out
for
to
your time
shake her
and patience.
hand too.
I give her a firm handshake.
She does this weird thing where as you shake her right hand, her left hand sort of rubs over the top of your knuckles, and then lets you go.
Oh, before
Can
we
I
go,
roll an insight check?
You
I
can.
want to roll an insight on her.
She wants the day.
I think she does.
I'll tell you when you leave. But what was Tobias gonna say?
just as we're like going to go, I turn back and say, just before I go, before I forget, that fugitive from Lutheria, I know you said you don't know what they look like. There's no, but is there like a wanted poster? Do they have a name for him?
They try to dig through a heap of paper, and you see as she opens one of the books, she just puts a finger down and goes, I think he went by the name of Zachariah? That sounds about right.
I want to turn to Tobias and be like, I bet it's Olava's impersonator. It'd be hilarious if we already took care of it.
Tobias just shrugs and says, we may as well keep it in mind. We might come across something.
Maybe.
Alright.
Oh,
Were there any
thank you
other
for your time.
questions?
I
Look
think
around.
that's it.
Alright, so as Thorin leaves, you hear one of the girls go to the other, and they whisper together, and she's just like, "Oh my god, he has hard calluses. He actually does work." And then the other replies, "Oh my god, how hard?" And then that's all you hear as the door slams shut, and a lot of you exit the room. I'll move you all.
Thank you.
Thorin walks out, borderline oblivious to this.
Okay.
Alright, so, drinks and food.
All right, who's the first one to open the door?
Oh,
I'm
actually,
supposed to
before
go
we
for
start going in the door, I want to pat my pockets and be like,
Well-
who's got the most gold right now?
The moment the word drinks were mentioned, I was already shoulder barging the door. Just because of your mapping system, I couldn't leave the adventure.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Surely.
Fair enough.
All right, so Longshot, you get to roll a dexterity save.
Oh,
This fucking person's gonna come flying through the doors.
And stay
I,
out.
I should mention, if I am getting hit in the face by the door, I'm also shoulder barging the door, so the other person
no,
on the
I know.
other side should roll strength. Probably at disadvantage because no one gets between it and a drink. Ignore the advantage.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah. What? All right, hold on. There will be an advantage just because there are two of them coming out. Oh, well, there you go. So, the door slams open and you take a step back, and as your lead foot is starting to lift off, this door sort of knocks your ankles, and you swing off to the side. You do manage to catch yourself before you fall to sleep. Before you fall to the floor, though.
Sorry, Paul.
And then immediately
Gives
two
Aiden
people
narcolepsy.
two people fly out, and with still mugs in hand, one of them sort of is on top of the other, punching him in the face as he takes a sip.
Oh, just another average night.
Well,
All right,
this
guys,
seems
let's
like
go.
my kind of establishment.
I was about to say, I like this place. As I'm walking past, I'll be like, Tobias,
The
you can,
door doesn't seem to open. There we go.
Tobias, you can stand behind me if you want.
Thank you very much. And I do so.
Like, is anyone else fighting? Is like, is there a full?
Nope, just those two.
Going on?
No, just those two.
I'm glad that no one cares, though. It gives me
My
good vibes
boy,
about
what
this place.
appears to be a quarrel?
Oh, God.
I will
Leave him.
answer Flick's question, but Thorin, do you walk in?
Yep.
And Tobias, do you walk in?
I'm behind him.
Alright, so you two walk in, and Arcturus, as you ask that, the guy finishes punching the down guy in the face. He lifts up his drink and he skulls both before he stands up and walks off into the night.
So he was just after his drink.
Are those spilled drinks on that table there?
Yeah, you can assume so. And Arcturus, you go in, I'll move you. Alright, so as a lot of you sort of walk in, immediately like this weird BO kind of smell sort of fills the air. But it is very warm inside thanks to the fireplace, and there are several spilled drinks on the table. Some chairs are knocked over. One of the barmaids sort of comes over to start cleaning up the place, and the guy behind the table, he's mixing several drinks, and he sort of pats the bar in front of him and just says, "Oh, welcome. Come on in. Take a seat. What can I get you, the lot of you?"
I immediately raise a hand and say, just an old-fashioned for me, please.
An
Can I get some-
old-fashioned. Okay.
You fucking what, mate?
That's
That
just,
is what I actually say. It's like, you fucking what?
I look over at him, it's like, do you not drink often? It's basically just whiskey.
Yeah, it's just whiskey, cinnamon, and mint.
So,
It's a classic drink. It's one of the oldest ones that there is.
God damn it. A mug of your finest ale, please, sir.
Yep. Arcturus?
Could I get a shot of somewhat proof grain liquor? Nothing that'll kill me, preferably.
You're in the wrong tavern for that.
Alright, so he sort of mixes some drinks, puts it in front of Thor, and you see this weird concoction that's sort of yellowy but not quite like ale, and it's in a sort of like a pitcher, and just on the edge of it, there's like a small boozeberry sort of half cut and stuck on the lid, the tip of the glass, and he sort of just holds a hand up before you're going to drink it, and he says, "Wait until the juices reach inside."
I think the word you're looking for is rim.
Yeah, there you go, rim. And as he gives you a rim job, now he goes, "Oh, that'll be a gold and 3 silver for that."
Gold and 3 silver. Yeah, sure, fuck it.
And he pulls out,
I'm gonna treat myself.
he pulls out some fairly fine ale and he shoves it forward to Carlius, and he just goes, "That'll be a gold for you."
Yep, I hand over a gold, quite willingly.
Comes up to Arcturus, I forgot what you asked it for. Something proof spirit.
Grain liquor.
I have no idea what that is because I don't drink. Says the bartender as he looks slightly ashamed.
As the bartender says this, I become pissed off for two reasons. Number one, he never bothered to ask me what I wanted. He doesn't know what grain liquor is.
And then he just goes, you can trust me. And then he starts mixing some various vials and he puts it in front of you. And he goes, wait until the fizzling stops. And that'll be a gold and 3 silver for you.
I hand it over.
Alright, and he comes back to Longshore. And what can I get for you, fine sir? Oh, looking very dapper with those pecs of yours.
I do the peck dance.
You try
Like,
to. Roll your strength.
Can I join him in
I
this?
actually don't have strength.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, he's
Strength or
Aiden is-
constitution?
Aiden is just as strong as I am.
Yeah, I have 16 strength.
Aiden's
Aw.
also rip.
You try to do the dance, but only
I
your nipples
fucking
move.
nail it.
How hard do you nail it, though?
20.
No, I mean, like, how hard do you wish to nail this?
Oh, I go left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right.
Up, down, A, B, start. He seems mildly impressed, and he just goes, I think the two of you are doing that at the wrong bar.
Well, I'm gonna try and salvage dignity and grab Aiden's full drink and using my dexterity and centrifugal force, juggle it without spilling it, and then back down in front of him. Because even if I lose, I win.
I kind of just point my thumb at Longshore and be like, I'm just doing it to show him up.
Longshot, you also have to pay a gold and 3 silver for your drink, and
I haven't even ordered yet.
But how are you juggling the drinks then?
No, I'm juggling Thorin's drink.
Oh, Thorin, do
You
let him?
motherfucker! No, I'm rolling a deck save to like judo chop his hand as he's coming
You
in
do
for
so.
it.
Go for it.
Oh fuck!
Ah.
Alright, I juggle his drink.
Alright, now you roll a dex to see how well you juggle. Ah. The very first throw sends the drink flying this way, smacking into the wall as it spills all over the place. And then Maxo just sort of turns around and looks at the wall and looks back at you and goes, "What? But
See, even if I
I
lose,
just poured that."
I just look at Longshore and I'm like, you are getting me another drink.
I snap my
That's
fingers
fair.
and spill.
That is very fair.
I'll have 2 of your biggest, strongest, cheapest drinks.
The biggest, strongest, cheapest drinks?
I
No,
won't-
I'll take 2 small aquariums of.
Tell you what. He withdraws a barrel of ale from underneath the counter, places it on top, sticks a screw in it, and like freshly pops it open, and then puts a spigot inside. And he goes, "If the two of you can finish this within the hour, I'll let you have it for free." Then he walks over to Tobias.
Motherfucker!
I just look at Thorin and nod.
Yeah, I also nod.
He goes over to Tobias and goes, "Thanks for that." He picks up the mug. And what will you have?
Don't suppose you have any lemonade?
Fucking oh my god, Tobias.
He just shrugs a little bit, I suppose. And he turns around and
Excellent.
starts making you some lemonade. And as he sort of looks over his shoulder and just goes, "That'll be 5 silver pieces and 3 copper."
I will hand it over. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, should we go get a table?
Sure.
Alright, I want to hoist this barrel of beer over my shoulder and go sit down at that long table over there.
I'm gonna help you just in case you drop.
No, that's fine.
Carly,
Go on, Longshore.
Carly says, "You drink your ale.
Yep.
It tastes super light, and as it goes down, you start feeling super light. And for the duration of until you rest, you're able to move 10 foot faster."
Oh god, is that
Hey!
weird thing that's gonna make him float?
Wow, we should get one of those again.
Oh, fizzy lifting drinks!
And
That's
oh, wait.
what I forgot what it was called. This fizzy lifting drink.
Carly, switch
And-
drink in your order.
Arturius, when you drink your drink, you suddenly become hyper focused, and you're able to do any of your ability rolls at advantage until you rest.
This is what grain liquor does. Yep.
Whoa, we are we are taking some of this to the road, guys. We're gonna become day drinkers, and we're gonna be proud of it. All right, I'm assuming Longshore and Thorin just fucking start annihilating this thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can go
They
for
were-
it.
We have an hour to get through the whole thing, and we don't have to pay for it. I'm
There is no pacing.
Actually, you know what, Arcturus, I recommend sitting on the because as we get through this, the spigot is currently right over your lap, and some is probably going to soak into your crotch.
Arcturus readies a cup.
Oh yeah, let's go.
You're in this as well? Let's go. Drinking with a wizard! This is how Longshore is going to bond with Arcturus next to become friends with him.
The three of you can roll a Constitution save. Well, depending on how hard you go. Arcturus, how hard do you go?
I'm a bit more reserved. Like, I'm not gonna fucking do 12 drinks in like 20 seconds. But
Okay, wait. Let's divvy up a percentage over time. So over half an hour, I'm gonna go for 20%.
Well,
Yeah, about half an hour,
I'm just
I'll
going
go
to say
10%.
this. I just went through Candleland again. So... Bugger.
Ah. All right, for the first half an hour.
Wow, you guys are fucking pussies.
Well, Thorin's carrying it.
Just drank them both under the table.
But
Arcturus,
before you finish up,
Yeah.
sorry.
Go for it.
Having seen that these guys are probably going to be struggling a little bit to finish that whole keg, I down mine quickly and I say, you know what, I'll help you guys out.
Oh, yeah, as long as we finish this within an it's free.
Yep, roll your how hard do you go, Carlius?
I'm going pretty hard. Yeah, so Constitution
Alright.
is... Oh.
Oh. Alrighty.
Oh.
So, Aiden, you take the first few gulps, and it's like it goes down the wrong way, and you sort of cough and sputter a bit as a bit of ale comes out of your nose, and you have to let go of the spigot and the barrel as it passes over to Arcturus, who fills up a small mug, takes a small sip, and immediately passes out from the strength of his previous liquor. And then Thorin picks up the entire barrel of ale above him and sort of tilts it towards him as though that's going to make it pour any faster from his spigot. And he starts drinking non-stop, just
I'm not a smart man.
constantly, until you eventually let the barrel smack down onto the table. You look to Carlius, who comes over, and you let out this really loud belch. If you can belch in real life, do it right now.
Oh, that wasn't very good. I immediately was just like, oh, you fucking performance anxiety. Suck it back.
10 XP for everyone. And then Carlius picks up the barrel of ale, and he starts drinking.
Done better. We could have gotten so much more XP.
Hey man, it'll come out later. Don't worry about it.
All right, and
Can I try?
I
Carlius.
let out a really good one just before.
Can I try?
All right, so for the first hour, not before you can. For the first hour, you're able to get through about 45% of this barrel of ale.
Oh, the first hour.
First half hour. Sorry.
Okay,
half
good.
Hour, half hour.
40%.
All right, but Arcturus, you can no longer join in because you're passed out.
Can I wake him up?
Oh, you can wake him up. He just can't drink anymore.
Yeah, I give him. I get like shake his shoulder, so he can't contribute towards the barrel anymore. That's fine.
All right.
You like purge poison or whatever.
I'd have my fucking holy symbol. I'd be casting resistance on all of us if I did.
All right. So for everyone else who wants to take another swig, roll your Constitution save.
Oh!
Yeah, boy.
So am I still not dead?
Well, actually, can you use the second half of my advantage for that? Or bugger.
That
Wait,
is
so
cheating.
wait, West. Just to confirm, unlike Arcturus, I have not passed out.
No, you haven't passed out. It just went down the wrong hole for you, so you have to stop prematurely.
But
You could
so,
do
You
like,
can you can go again now.
Am I capable of continuing?
Yes,
Or-
yes.
But like,
you
how
can
drunk am I?
not very at all. You can
Oh,
go
so
hard
I
again.
literally just spent the first half hour gagging.
Yep, repeatedly. Every time
okay.
you drank, you just gagged more and more.
Because I was actually going to burn a spell slot. But, let's go. Oh, wait, no, that was Constitution, not a Constitution save. There we go.
I will point out that none of you should be able to cast magic at this point.
I can. I don't need anything to cast magic.
Not even components.
Some spells, yes, some spells.
All right. Well, anyway.
I've got a fair few that don't need a material component.
Anyway, wow, Thorin, you're fucking killing it. How much do
Device
you
is
wish to
just like-
drink?
Yeah,
No,
let's
I want to go last, and I'm gonna finish whatever is left over.
All right, Longshot, you're saying something?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drink as much as I can physically drink.
Seeing as those constitutions are the same, I'm gonna take the 6 because you did roll it first. You don't drink very much.
No, but roll Constitution instead of Constitution save.
It's still the same
It's the same
modifier
thing.
there.
I'm willing to burn the spell slot all the way through.
What spell slot is it?
Less restoration.
To kill your poison.
Well, you aren't technically poisoned or
All right, so
drinking it
I'm
badly.
gonna
You're
take
just
my
drinking
6,
it badly.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take my 6, get really drunk, and if we're not done with it, like, okay, I'm gonna get just drunk enough that I can cast Lesser Restoration if I need to, and finish it off so we don't have to pay for it.
You can try,
If
but
the other guys
as you're starting to drink, you drink too slowly, and then Kalia sort of buds in, and he takes his drink, and he downs a good portion of it before Thorin rips the barrels out of your hands, lifts it up, pulls the spigot out, and then starts sucking on the little hole like he would be with his lover, and he finishes the rest of the barrel.
And I slam it down on the corner.
That sounds
on the
dirty.
floor, at the corner of the table between Arcturus and I, and then I wipe the foam from my mouth with the back of my hand, and then slam that same man down on the counter, on the table as a fist, and I go, that was amazing. And I want to lift my hand and be like, barkeep, I'll have another.
He just looks genuinely surprised from the corner. Like, he stopped mixing his drinks and he's just like, wow, that usually never works.
Alrighty. I want to lean forward and put my elbows on the table, and a very serious look comes over his face. Guys, this is a very important thing that we haven't discussed yet.
Is it our team name?
It is our team name.
Because I had a great fucking idea.
Well, shoot.
Here is my idea. It combines all of our initials, and it demonstrates exactly how we fight.
Arcturus, I woke you up, by the way. You're just too drunk to continue drinking.
I know there's only one A, but I'm willing to share the A with Arcturus.
No.
Manish,
Yeah, what's up?
I woke you up. You're just too drunk to keep drinking.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Tactics? I don't mind it.
I was thinking that we should choose carefully because we can't change it later.
I think we should spitball a little bit more and see how shit goes.
Yeah,
But that's-
that's just my idea.
Yeah, no, that's a
I'm
good
not
one.
saying like that's my idea. Go down, go to the Adventurers Guild. That's my
I,
idea.
guys, I honestly like the idea of the super high intensity team.
Yeah.
Also known as the shits.
Where's the S coming in?
Super.
Super.
Wow, that was really loud. Holy shit. That scared the fuck out of me.
Crickets, cicadas.
Battle stations.
I don't mind either of those really.
Yeah. Tactics is fine by me.
I think the acronym needs some work for the second one, but
Aw.
yeah, I have no strong preference either way. Either one of those I'm happy with.
I don't mind tactics.
Takes less explanation, I think.
Yeah.
If we ever need to explain to people.
I feel like it removes the whole thing where it's like rather than being like Team Longshore or Team Thorin, it's all of it. As long as like Manish, you're having to share the A.
Oh, that's quite alright.
What happens if one of you dies and it's a different name?
Well, then it's a permanent memorial to our original.
It becomes act or tack.
But I mean, like it makes sense. Like even if one of us dies, it's a permanent memorial to the founding members.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Because like anyone else who joins, it's like you know, when, like where there's a band and like they lose a member and then someone else joins, and you like everyone who's a real fan of the band knows who the newbie is. Nightwish.
Or Nightwish.
I was thinking we could go for something a little bit funny and perhaps say something like, call ourselves Clueless but in Latin.
Well,
and so it would sound cool, but in reality, it's.
I did have another idea that did come from Latin, which is sec. Just copy pasting.
Excuse me.
And so in Latin that means always go left.
What is that? What?
Semper
Always go left.
Always go left.
Yes! Yep.
I vote for that.
I vote for that.
Yep, it's a win from me. Yep.
And if you take the first letter, it's SAS.
So semper adit.
And if you.
It is.
Yeah, and then if you break it up with the SAS.
It's true.
This is, yep. Done. That's it.
Okay, I can
Team
accept this
name
as
out
well.
of 10. Yeah.
I raised my glass. Cheers to Longshore.
Thank you.
Semper ad sinistrum. I like that. It's a good one.
Also,
Okay.
as soon as Wes is going to the loot, I am.
Fair enough. This is like the first time. I think this is the longest we've gone for any session where some crazy traumatic shit hasn't happened.
Alright,
No, that's not true.
You jinxed it now.
We opened
Someone's
the
gonna
session.
crawl out of the fireplace and eat it.
Didn't we open the session with Carlius' girlfriend being like, "I'm so sad that I'm dead. Please fix me."
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
You know what? I have to give Wes campaign planning some really good praise.
Oh yeah, it's
he
really
always
good.
manages to find a way to make a really deep storyline. That's just the right amount of heavy for it to not be a buzzkill.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's
I like
it's
killing
really hard to
girlfriends.
get that balance. Well, she was already dead, so you didn't
Yeah,
really
that's
kill
true.
her as such. So
Hey West, I have a question. Are these chairs baked into the map?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I want to pull one over and put my feet up on it, but never mind.
You can pull the whole table.
Oh.
Does it look like there's like an upstairs to this place? Is there any way to sleep?
No. Not in here.
Oh shit, guys! I got fucking
Oh, but
smashed.
yeah, if I do come across, if I do step over a line or something's touchy, you guys do need to tell me, because I'm not gonna know, because it means, I don't really mind any topic. So if it gets a bit weird or whatever, just let me know and I can put a stop to it straight away.
Is this coming up because someone got offended? Or...
No, just,
I literally just go back through.
It's preemptive.
yeah, preemptive. Just in case. I don't want to be the thing where, someone finds something uncomfortable, I don't know about it, and it, happens over a few sessions, because some of our sessions go for a while, and the same topic could be touched on for several hours at a time.
Well, in my case, literally the only way to make me angry is you personally insult my intelligence. Other than that, I'm fine.
Jacob,
Personally
you're stupid.
insult your intelligence.
Yep.
Jacob, you're stupid. I've always thought you were stupid. You are the stupidest.
Well, you're dead to me. Can we kick Caleb out of the